Hello Libra, I hope you're having a wicked day and welcome to your tarot reading. My name is Mazalin and today we're going to be looking at the good things coming your way both in love and career. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. These are the decks that we're going to be using in today's reading. So if you want more information about those, you can have a look in the comments section. And for those of you that want to jump straight to the reading, there are timestamps in both the description and the comments. So let's begin, Libra. Show me 3 cards for the sign of Libra for the good things coming their way in their love life. The good things coming for the sign of Libra. The blessings, the benefits, and any potential opportunities for Libra in their love life. Oh, so we have the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. 2 more cards. Okay, we've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is Capricorn energy. And one last card for the sign of Libra. Good things coming their way in their love life. Oh, Wheel of Fortune wanted to show itself. Let's see. Okay, one last card for the sign of Libra in their love life. Good things coming their way. Okay, the 5 of Swords. All right, let's have a look at the Romance Angels and Romantic Fairy to see what extra messages we can get. So the good things coming for the sign of Libra in their love life. 3 cards, please. Okay, got 2. Oh, well, we've already got 2 there, so we'll take those 2. They came out together. So we have magnetism and reaching out. Okay, 2 more cards here for the sign of Libra. The good things coming their way in their love life. The good things coming. Oh, and material attachment. I mean, what a card to be paired with the 4 of Pentacles. Material attachment. All right, one last card here for the good things coming Libra's way. And we have the perfect match. But it did want to show itself in the reverse. So we will keep it that way. Okay Libra, let's unpack this reading. So straight off the bat, I see all minor arcana. Now when only minor arcana come up in a reading, this really represents day-to-day situations that are within your control. Now we have here the 7 of Wands as the good things coming your way. Now the 7 of Wands is a card of conviction, standing up for what you believe in, and really holding your ace, which is your passion, your ambition, your drive. It is also a distancing card. It is you standing on the top of a hill and essentially putting a little bit of distance here between you and other people. And in what does this relate to? Well, it relates to a connection that you have that is going to come in. So it says here, magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other and reaching out. Expect a call or text from your person of interest. So this is obviously someone that you do know. So someone that you have a lot of magnetism, this animal attraction is going to be reaching out to you. But you here are going to have your guard up and possibly you may even block this person. Why? Because of the 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. You're going to be focusing on yourself and your own happiness and wish fulfillment here, especially around the Page of Pentacles. This could be a business project that you're focused on. It could be a new job, a new course that you're taking. Now, this could be children. You're really wanting something that whatever time and effort you put into it is going to grow, and the beginnings and planting that seed of something that is solid here. And so you could be possibly blocking this person or putting a distance between you and this person because perhaps it is only attraction here and nothing else. Because we see here next is the 4 of Pentacles. There is a closing off of the heart here. You know, there is still this block energy. You see, he holds his hands over his heart. And why? He is using his pentacles, so his resources, his everyday life, maybe your work and your business, to protect yourself and to put a distance between you and others. You are not willing to be vulnerable here. Why? or rather the card that came out with it is material attachment. Too much focus on visible trappings. So this represents either you or another who is only really focused on money. They're focused on success, achievement, what things look like from the outside towards society. And it looks like that you will be closing yourself off because you are not interested in that. Right? Clarifying this Four of Pentacles, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So this offer that comes in, this person reaching out to you, it comes in out of nowhere, unexpectedly, but the offer is lacking commitment. It's lacking staying power, that Knight of Wands, you know. This is a part-time offer. It could just be really around passion, desire, sex, and you're really just wanting to move away from that. This is not, to you, this is something that is toxic. We do see here that you are looking for something more solid, more reliable and dependable. And then we have here the Five of Swords, and paired with the card, Five of Swords is Aquarius energy, which is paired with the perfect match, which says you complete each other in the most harmonious way. But it came up in the reverse. Okay, so the Five of Swords is an ego-driven card. It is where you are using your ego to try and win at all costs. Now, whether that's having the last word in an argument or whether that's just pushing forward your willpower for what it is that you want simply because you want it. Now, there is you have identified that this person is not a perfect match for you. And whether it's because they play a lot of mind games or there is a bit of manipulation that goes on with this person and that's why they're not a perfect match, or you yourself are just going to be doing everything in your power to, what we see here clarifying this Five of Swords, to not bring about the start of a romantic relationship with this person, possibly because it only involves sexual desire and nothing more. And you will be doing everything in your power to make sure that that happens. Why? Because again, we have that Four of Pentacles, but this time with the Star card, the only major arcana that's come up in the whole reading, because you are holding tight to what? The Star. To your true wish fulfillment, to your true purpose, focusing on the future and how you want your future to be and being authentic to yourself, because it shows that you're really focused now on divine purpose. So that is the good things I've got coming for you, Libra. Someone coming in, there is an exciting offer that comes through, but you know that it is not for you. You know that it is just focused on money or resources or just, what looks good on the outside. And there's no real staying power. There's no commitment here, and no real love. Yeah, there's no real love. This is not your perfect match. So let's get one last piece of advice for the sign of Libra in their love life. Final advice for the sign of Libra. Okay. Boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. Exactly. Look at all these cards of defense. This is really putting that distance and saying, no matter there is this magnetism between us, I don't want this because I'm focused on myself and my own emotional happiness, and I want something solid. I want it and build something that is going to be long lasting. Same thing here, the Four of Pentacles, having boundaries, keeping your heart closed for that which is not real, that is only focused on the material. So this is beautiful energy. This card just really just sums up this entire reading. So that's what I've got for your love life, Libra. Let's have a look at your career and the good things coming within your career. Now, if you are retired, then this is really just talking about your work projects. But we want to see really the good things coming your way within your career. Libra, in their career. 3 cards, please. The good things coming for the sign of Libra. Opportunities, blessings that they can look forward to within their career and work life. Good things coming for the sign of Libra in their career. Okay, those wanted to come out. Oh, we have 3 right there. Wow. Okay, so we have the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, the Empress, Venus, which is Taurus and Libra, it's one of your major arcanas, and the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. Beautiful. All right, let's have a look at the Money Moves Oracle to see what further messages we can get. Good things coming for the sign of Libra in their career and work life. Good things coming for the sign of Libra. Okay, duality in the reverse. Very nice. Two more cards, please, for the good things coming for the sign of Libra in their career. And we have love life. Okay, and one last card for the good things coming for the sign of Libra in their career and work life. And flexibility. Beautiful. Let's get one more on flexibility. And guardian angel. Okay. And partnership. That's top of the deck. Wow, Libra. So look at what we have here. We've got the 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy, and then these 2 major arcanas. Your major arcana, the Empress and the High Priestess. So we have the 6 of Swords. So we talked already in your love life about this moving on. And look at what we're moving on from, the duality. So do not forget about the dual nature of people. Don't lose your vigilance. So this duality card really speaks about people that what you see is one way, but behind closed doors they can be another way, or in front of other people they are another way. In any case, you cannot really trust these people, because these same people that will outwardly look like they are supporting your success are the same ones that behind your back are jealous and rivals, you can say. But it's in the reverse. You're letting that go. So if there are people in your work life, colleagues, co-workers, bosses, managers that are like that, very toxic in the sense of, because the 6 of Swords leaves the 5 of Swords, and that 5 of Swords energy is trying to win at all costs, having the last word, people trying to outdo the other in order to get ahead, and they don't care who they hurt along the way. So you're leaving that, you're putting that behind. Now the 6 of Swords can be both a physical movement but also a mental movement, because sword suits represents the mind, the intellect. So you could be just mentally moving on from these types of individuals and archetypes, and moving on to have peace of mind, right? To just leave the stress, the toxicity of these choppy waters into calmer seas where your mind will just be at rest. You could be moving on with someone possibly. So if this is a physical move, this means moving over water. So this could represent literally going to another country or taking a boat trip and leaving behind a place or a situation that you've been a part of within your career. Okay, this could literally represent 2 people that have been toxic, especially that are quite akin to each other, similar in nature, possibly feminine energy here, doesn't have to be. And then look at that, we've got the Empress coming into the Empress energy with love life, which says, free from problems and money and troubles, enjoy the passion of love, love and be loved. Oh, gorgeous. So the Empress is the divine feminine of the tarot. This is one of your major arcanas. This is about birthing new life. She is pregnant with life. In your career, this is about birthing something in your life that is really true to your heart. This is something that you absolutely love, and it fills your heart with joy. You may be birthing a new project, a new business, but whatever it is going to bring abundance, because the Empress is the epitome of growth, abundance, stability, wealth. You will be growing this wealth. Now, I can't also ignore that we have love life here. And we did see on the bottom of the deck, or the top of the deck, this partnership card that had turned itself over in shuffling. So you could be working with your wife or working with your spouse, whoever is the feminine of the two of you, and you could be working together in your career. You could be doing business together or going into business with someone that you love, and this is going to be a project where you really birth that new creation into your professional life. But I can't help but think, because we have the Empress paired with the High Priestess, that this is something of a spiritual nature, that the business that you are creating or growing is something that is going to help heal people. The High Priestess is not just about spirituality, it's about your connection to Source, to God. It is about using your intuition, your spiritual gifts to help people, to empower them, and to help counsel them in their life and on their spiritual path. So this business might have something to do with spirituality, counseling, mentoring, a spiritual mentorship, something of that nature. And it looks like that this opportunity that comes is really going to enable you to have more flexibility. It says here, adapt slowly by using versatility, compromise, adaptation, change. Be flexible in your methods. And then we have guardian angels. Some higher power protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. So whatever spiritual work you're going to be doing, helping or healing others, you do have divine protection here, protection from Source for any misfortunes that might come upon you, especially from these types of jealous, toxic people that really don't want the best for your future or for your endeavors. But it does ask you to be flexible. It's really asking you to be a little bit more creative in how you use your spiritual gifts. So say, for example, you are an astrologer or a tarot reader or a Reiki master. The opportunity will come that you can be a little bit more creative in your offerings, in how you go about your business and how you go about helping others. Now, this could also talk about being more flexible in relation to how you download those spiritual messages from Source, those hunches that you have, that gut feeling, and really looking at more ways in which you can translate the message from the universe into your work life or your career. So absolutely gorgeous energy we have here, Libra. So let's get one last piece of advice from the Spirit Animal deck. Final advice for the sign of Libra in their career. Okay, we have independence with the cat. You are being encouraged to develop balance between independence and time of togetherness. This also indicates that you would greatly benefit from a profound journey of self-discovery. Learn to enjoy time spent with yourself. Well, we already have here that you are moving on from a toxic environment, from these people that are not good for you, and that you are focusing on growing your business and your wealth, possibly with someone that you love or just with the project or the career that you love. But the High Priestess is very solitary energy here. So there is a need here to be independent, perhaps even around your spiritual values. Separate to that, if you are with a partner or a spouse, that is not always about following perhaps the same belief system or the same spiritual work that they do, and having your own independence, because it's not just all about togetherness, which is what the Empress would represent, really just, you know, that family unit, and really being independent from a spiritual perspective in order to discover yourself more here. Especially in relation to your career and the kind of work that you do within the world. So look, that's what I've got for you, Libra. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description. And please like the video to support the channel, because it will help the video reach more viewers. I am brand new at this time. But look, until next time, stay wild, and I'll see you in the next reading.